Good morning to everyone. This is Harish from BCom. Today we are going to learn about management accounting second unit financial statement analysis. So before video also I explained financial statement analysis one type of problem, that is comparative income statement and comparative balance sheet. Today we are going to learn about financial statement analysis under common size P&L account and balance sheet. So the financial statement analysis do on basically two statements, that is profit and loss account and balance sheet. So we have three types of analysis is there. So that is first one is comparative P&L account and balance sheet. Next one is common size balance sheet, common size income statements and common size balance sheets. Next one is trend analysis. So these are the types of analysis. So today we are going to learn about common size P&L account and balance sheet. So for common size income statements, so we can call it as retained earnings, and income statements, P&L accounts. We can call it several names. So profit and loss account also. So we can call three names. So common size income statements. So for calculating the percentage for year amount divided by sales into 100. So this is the formula for calculating the years percent of sales. So this is the problem. The following is the income statement of X and Y company limited. So for doing the common size income statements, we need two or more companies. So here we taken two companies, X company and Y company. So the debit side all expenses are given here. Next credit side all incomes are given here. So this is the profit and loss account. The debit side opening balance, purchases, manufacturing expenses, wages, salaries, office expenses, selling expenses, depreciation, loss by fire, interest paid, net profit. So these items are given in debit side. Next credit side are given sales, closing stock, profit on sale of land, discount received. So this kind of items are given in credit side. So this is the profit and loss account. So we need to prepare common size income statements. So this is the calculation of cost of goods sold. So cost of goods sold, how we will calculate is follows as opening stock. So the X company given 20,000, Y company given 32,000, plus purchases. Purchases is 1,40,000 of X company, Y company is 1,60,000. So this is the opening stock and purchases. After adding this, then we get 1,60,000 of X company, Y 1,92,000. After that, we need to add manufacturing expenses and wages of X companies and Y companies. Then we get 2,20,000 for X company, 2,47,000 for Y company. Next, then we need to deduct the closing stock. So 40,000 is the X company, 45,000 is the Y company. We need to deduct from 2,20,000 minus 40. Then we get 1,80,000 is the X company cost of goods sold. Next, Y company cost of goods sold, how we will calculate. So 2,47,000 divided by 45,000, we get 2,02,000 is the cost of goods sold of Y company. So this is the cost of goods sold. So it will be useful in preparing the income statements. So the pro forma is calculating income statements. We have particulars, company name and percent of sales, company name, percent of sales. So like this we will calculate. So we can take n number of companies. So we here taken only two companies, that is X company and Y company. So before preparing the income statement, we need to put the heading as common size statements of X and Y company limited as on 31st March 2017. So this is the heading. So now we need to calculate. So first we need to take sales of X company is 3,84,000 is the X company. So percentage of sales, there is no any percentage of sales, there is a 100% of sales, there is no any reductions. So 4,31,000 is a 100% of sales. Next, cost of goods sold. So we are calculated already cost of goods sold. So 1,80,000. So we can see here 1,80,000 for X company, 2,02,000 for Y company. So this is the cost of goods sold. We need to deduct from sales. So 1,80,000 from 3,84,000, then we get 2,04,000 is the gross profit. Next, 53.1% is the change. So how we will be calculate is, so cost of goods also I will explain. So 1,80,000 divided by 3,84 into 100. The formula is, so item amount divided by sales into 100. That is the formula. So we know about it. So this is the formula, year amount by sales into 100. So like this we will calculate. So year amount, item amount, so we can take here item amount. So 1,80,000 divided by 3,84,000 into 100, then we get 46.8% of the cost of goods sold of X company. Next, 2,02,000 divided by 4,31,000 into 100, 46.8% is the Y company cost of goods sold. So after the deduction of cost of goods sold, we get gross profit. 2,04,000 is the X company gross profit. So 2,04,000 divided by 3,84,000 into 100, we get 53.1%. Next, 2,29,000 divided by 4,31,000 into 100, then we get 53.1% of the Y company percent of sales. Next we need to deduct the operating expenses. So operating expenses are, so the expenses what we are spending some regular activities. So salaries. So salaries is also regular activities of a company, so internal activities. So after the 1 month we need to pay the salary to our employees. Office expenses. So office expenses is also one kind of regular expenses, so regularly happening. So that kind of operating expenses here taken. Next, selling expenses. For selling expenses also one kind of operating expenses. Depreciation also here we taken as a operating expenses. So we need to deduct from here. So 2,04,000 divided by 2,04,000 minus 45,000 minus 15,000 minus 42,000 minus 20,000, then we get 82,000 is the total operating expenses amount is there. So how we calculate the percentage of sales? So 45,000 divided by 3,84,000 into 100, 11.7. So 15,000 divided by 3,84,000 into 100. సో ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తామంటే, సో శాలరీ అమౌంట్ అనేది తీసుకుంటాం. శాలరీ అమౌంట్ని సేల్స్ అమౌంట్ మీద సో ఏం చేస్తాం, డివైడెడ్ బై చేసి 100 చేస్తే మనకి ఏమొస్తుందంటే ఆపరేటింగ్ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్లో ఇక్కడ చెప్తున్నా, సో పర్సెంటేజ్ ఆఫ్ సేల్స్ అనేవి వస్తాయి. సో శాలరీ అమౌంట్ అనుకోండి 45,000 డివైడెడ్ బై 3,84,000 ఇంటూ 100, సో 11.7 అనేది వస్తుంది. నెక్స్ట్ 15,000 డివైడెడ్ బై 3,84,000 ఇంటూ 100, 3.9% అని పర్సెంటేజ్ ఆఫ్ సేల్స్ అనే వస్తాయి. సో సేమ్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్. సో వై కంపెనీ కూడా తీసుకుంటే 48,000 డివైడెడ్ బై 4,31,000. సో ఇక్కడ ఏం చేయాలంటే ఇచ్చిన ఐటమ్ అమౌంట్ని సేల్స్తో డివైడెడ్ బై చేస్తూ 100 చేయాలి. సో అప్పుడు మనకు ఏమొస్తుందంటే పర్సెంటేజ్ ఆఫ్ సేల్స్ అనే వస్తాయి. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ద ఆపరేటింగ్ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ ఆఫ్ వై కంపెనీ అండ్ ఎక్స్ కంపెనీ. నెక్స్ట్ ఆపరేటింగ్ ఇన్కమ్స్. సో ఆపరేటింగ్ ఇన్కమ్స్ అనేవి వస్తూ ఉంటాయి. సో డిస్కౌంట్ రిసీవ్డ్. సో మనం ఏం చేస్తుంటాం, ప్రోడక్ట్స్ అనేవి పర్చేజ్ చేసినప్పుడు డిస్కౌంట్ అనేది ఇస్తారు, ఓకేనా. సో అలాంటి డిస్కౌంట్స్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు అది ఆపరేటింగ్ ఎక్స్పెన్సెసే. సో అది కూడా ఇక్కడ తీసుకుంటాం. సో 2,000 డివైడెడ్ బై 3,84,000 ఇంటూ 100, 0.5%. ఇక్కడ ఆపరేటింగ్ ఇన్కమ్స్ అనేవి ఏం చేయాలంటే యాడ్ చేయాలి. ఫర్ 82,000 ప్లస్ 2,000, 84,000. సో లైక్ దిస్ వీ విల్ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ ద ఆపరేటింగ్ ఇన్కమ్స్ ఆల్సో ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్ కంపెనీ అండ్ వై కంపెనీ ఆల్సో బోత్. సో 6,000 డివైడెడ్ బై 4,31,000 ఇంటూ 100. ఏం లేదు, ఇచ్చిన అమౌంట్ని సేల్స్ అమౌంట్ ఇంటూ 100 వేస్తే మనకు పర్సెంటేజ్ వాల్యూ అనేది we will find out. So this is the common size statements of X and Y Coal Limited up to operating incomes. Now we have non-operating incomes and non-operating expenses also here. So for calculating comparative statements or common size statements, the method is sales minus cost of goods sold, next plus minus operating expenses plus operating incomes, next minus non-operating expenses, next addition of non-operating incomes. So like this we will calculate the comparative and common size statements also. So here non-operating expenses, loss on fire. So loss on fire, interest paid are also both also the non-operating expenses. Non-operating expenses, the expenses which are incurred rarely, that kind of expenses are called non-operating expenses. ఓకే. 10,000 లాస్ ఆన్ ఫైర్. సో ఫైర్స్ అనేవి ఎప్పుడు జరుగుతాయా? జరగవు. ఎప్పుడో మనకు బ్యాడ్ లక్ ఉండి అలా ఫైర్ అనేవి జరిగితే మన కంపెనీలో అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి, అమౌంట్ అనేది పెట్టాలి. అలాంటప్పుడు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ పెయిడ్. సో ఇంట్రెస్ట్ పెయిడ్ అనేది ఎవరికి చేస్తాము, మనం ఎవరైతే డబ్బులు తీసుకుంటామో క్రెడిటార్స్ దగ్గర నుంచి తీసుకుంటాం, వాళ్ళకి వెంటనే ఇస్తామా? ఇవ్వము. సో మనకు 3 years 4 years డ్యూరేషన్ పెట్టుకుంటాం. అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి, అమౌంట్ అనేది వాళ్ళకి పే చేస్తాం. సో మనం ఎప్పుడు పే చేసేయము. సో మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, 3 years once, so 4 years once, okay, 2 years once we will pay the money to the creditors. So this kind of expenses are called non-operating expenses. So how we will be calculated the percentage of sales? So 10,000 divided by 3,84,000 into 100, then we get 2.6%. So like this, so 18,000 divided by 3,84,000 into 100, then we get 4.6%. So like this we will calculate the non-operating expenses of X company and Y company also. 5,000 divided by 4,31,000 into 100, 1.16. So like this we will calculate the non-operating expenses also. Non-operating expenses of X company and Y company percentage of sales. So here we calculating the percentage of sales. Next, non-operating incomes. So non-operating incomes also the incomes which are come when doing the rare activities. సో ప్రాఫిట్ ఆన్ సేల్ ఆఫ్ ల్యాండ్. సో ల్యాండ్ అనేది మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే ఒక సంవత్సరానికి ఒక 6 నెలలకి మనమేమి అమ్మేదానికి ఎవరబ్బా రియల్ ఎస్టేట్లు కాదు మనం. సో వీఆర్ ద కంపెనీ హోల్డర్స్. సో మనం వీఆర్ డూయింగ్ ద బిజినెస్. సో బిజినెస్ చేసేవాళ్ళం. మనం ల్యాండ్ అనేది ఎప్పుడు సేల్ చేస్తాం, దాదాపు ఒక 10 years 5 years అలాంటప్పుడు చేస్తాం. అప్పుడు వచ్చేటటువంటి ప్రాఫిట్ని ఏమంటామంటే నాన్ ఆపరేటింగ్ ఇన్కమ్స్. సో అవి ఏం చేస్తాము, సో అవి మనకు రేర్గా వస్తాయి. సో the incomes which are come from non-operating activities, so rare activities, so that kind of incomes are called non-operating incomes. సో 8,000 అనేది ఏమొచ్చిందంట, ఎక్స్ కంపెనీకి ల్యాండ్ సేల్ చేసింటే 8,000 ప్రాఫిట్ వచ్చింది. నాన్ ఆపరేటింగ్ ఇన్కమ్స్ అంటే ఏం లేదు, రేర్గా మనకి ఏదైనా అమ్మినప్పుడు మనకు వచ్చే లాభము, ఓకేనా, దాన్నే నాన్ ఆపరేటింగ్ ఇన్కమ్స్ అంటాం. ఓకేనా, రేర్గా జరిగేటటువంటి యాక్టివిటీస్, నాట్ యాజ్ రెగ్యులర్ యాక్టివిటీస్. అదే ఆపరేటింగ్ ఇన్కమ్స్ ఆపరేటింగ్ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్లో అయితే అవి రెగ్యులర్గా జరిగేవి, ఇవి రేర్గా జరుగుతాయి. ఓకే, 8,000 డివైడెడ్ బై 3,84,000 into 100, then we get 2.08% is the percentage of sales of non-operating incomes of X company. Next, 14,000 divided by 4,31,000 into 100, so we get 3.2% of the sales of Y company limited. So like this we will calculate the non-operating incomes also here, non-operating incomes percentage of sales. Okay, this is the way to calculating the non-operating incomes, percentage of sales, non-operating income, non-operating expenses, so like this we will calculate here. Next, net profit. So we can see that net profit also. So after adding the non-operating incomes for 56,000 plus 8,000, we get 64,000 of X company net profit. Next, so changes, the percentage of sales is 64,000 divided by 3,84,000 into 100, then we get 16.6% is the X company percentage of sales. So net profit sales, okay, percentage of sales. Next, 78,000 divided by 4,31,000 into 100, then we get 18%. So like this we will calculate the net profit also, percentage of sales also. Next, so before seeing the problem, there is the top of the problem mentioned here. See, so the following is the income statement of X company limited, Y limited, 31st March. It is decided that the tax rate is 50%. So when we get the so we already had the net profit, that profit, so the 50% of the profit we need to pay the tax to the government is 50%. So 50% tax pay చేయాలంట గవర్నమెంట్ కు. సో 64,000 divided by 64,000 divided by into 50, not divided by 64,000 50 into 100, not like that. So 64,000 into 50 divided by 100, so 32,000 is the 50% of the tax. సో 64,000లో నుంచి 32,000 అనేది ఏం చేయాలి, ట్యాక్స్ అనేది పే చేయాలి గవర్నమెంట్కు. సో నెక్స్ట్ 78,000లో నుంచి 39,000 అనేది ఏం చేయాలి, 50% అమౌంట్ ఏం చేయాలి, గవర్నమెంట్కి ట్యాక్స్ పే చేయాలి. సో పర్సెంటేజ్ ఆఫ్ సేల్స్ ఆల్సో we will calculate 32,000 divided by 3,84,000 into 100, we get 8.3%. Next, 39,000 divided by 4,31,000 into 100, then we get 9% of sales. So this is the profit before tax. Profit before tax is 64,000 and 78,000 is the profit before tax. After the deducting the tax, we get profit after the tax. So 32,000 is the X company, so 39,000 is the Y company. So like this we will calculate the profit after tax and profit before tax, net profit and all the kind of. So this is the income statement. So like this we will calculate the income statement. So this is the problem and answer. So I hope you are understanding well. So we go for Common size balance sheet. So common size balance sheet for calculation of formula for calculation of percentage of years. So item amount divided by total amount into 100. So formula is item amount. So if you take an liability, there is a share capital. Share capital is also one kind of amount, one kind of item amount. So share capital is given 2 lakhs. Just imagine as example. So 2 lakhs, so total amount is 10 lakhs. 2 lakh divided by 10 lakhs into 100. So like this we will calculate the percentage of years. Okay, this is the common size balance sheet formula. We go for problem and answer. So prepare common, so the first problem is prepare common size balance sheet for the year end 2016 and 2017. So here given the there is a base year and current year is given here. So liabilities column, equity, share capital and reserves, debentures, bills payable, creditors, bank odds. So all current assets and long term assets, long term liabilities and current liabilities also given here. Next, assets column, there is a fixed assets and current assets also given here. So this is the balance sheet of a X Limited. So there is not mentioned any name. Okay, so this is the common size balance sheet pro forma answer. So the pro forma is particulars, base year, percentage of change. Next 2017 percentage of change. So year percentage change, year percentage change. So you can take the 5 years data of a one particular company also. We can take a number of years also. So here we taken only 2 years. So the liabilities is equity, share capital. Equity share capitals given 4 lakhs of 2016 year. So 4 lakhs for 2017 year. So 4 lakhs divided by the total amounts is 13 lakhs. So 4 lakh divided by 13 lakhs into 100, we get 30.7% of the percentage of change. Okay, percentage is of change is get. Next, like that we can take preference share capital. So 3 lakhs divided by 13 lakhs into 100, we get 23.7%. Reserves, so debentures, bills payable, creditors. So we can take the all items amount divided by into total into 100, we get the percentage of change. So like this we will calculate the balance sheet, common size balance sheet. So assets also, land amount and buildings amount and plant amount, furniture, stock, cash, we can take the all kind of amounts. So amount divided by, so item amount. So if you take an example, land is 1 lakh. 1 lakh divided by 13 lakhs into 100, we get 7.6% of change of assets. Okay, next of 2016 year, but 2017 year also given 1 lakh. 1 lakh divided by 15 lakh 20,000 divided by 100, we get 6.5%. So the item amount divided by total amount. So if you take an liability, so liabilities item amount divided by total liabilities into 100. Next total next assets, if you take an one asset amount divided by total assets into 100, we get percentage of change. So like this we will calculate the common size balance sheet. Okay, I hope you understand well. So if you have any doubts, you can put the comments in comment section, or if you have any doubts, so you can directly ask me. and you can message on my WhatsApp number. So if you have any doubts, okay. So thank you for watching. I hope you are understanding well. So have a nice day. Thank you. Bye bye.